visibili omnium et invisibilium, et in unum Dominum Iesum Christum.
Hello guys, welcome back to Christianity Reloaded. Today we are looking at these two online Catholic apologetics. You can call them online influencer. One of them has kind of disappeared for a long time and come back. And today we are looking at this Voice of Reason guy, and we are looking at the Church Militant guy, Michael Voris. These people, two of them have lost credibility. They have totally lost credibility. And when you lose credibility, you have to do the right thing. But, some people have jumped on Voice of Reason even before he made his statement, But I think if you are online apologetic or Catholic apologist online, and somebody have an allegation over him, you have not heard from the guy, I think you shouldn't have made a video. I see some people making a video about the guy, before they heard from the guy, because there's a two sides to every story, So you have to hear from both sides, and maybe what you see for the first time might be not right or wrong. You know what I mean? That's why I don't want to make a video about the guy until when I hear from him. But I have made a video about Michael Voris of Church Militant, and the only reason why I made a video about him is that, and that video is doing well up to today. And the only reason why I made a video about him is because he's such a hypocrite. Voice of Reason is different from Michael Voris. We shouldn't put them in the same categories. I will take Voice of Reason before I take Michael Voris. But two of them are still our Christian brothers, so we have to, take them as that. But what we don't do is like we give them advice, like for them to continue. Like Michael Voris have tried to resurface somewhere, open another YouTube channel apart from Church Militant. He has blown that Church Militant, and Church Militant, if not because of the way the guy went about it, by now maybe he was looking for 500,000 subscribers or 1 million subscribers, because he was doing well. But, because he's a hypocrite, if you're a hypocrite, your sin will find you out. That's what it is. Your sin always find you out. I'm not saying like everybody is perfect, that's nobody have sin. But what I don't like is a hypocritical life, And why the Church Militant Michael Voris was so bad is that he made his own channel, that's Church Militant, about criticizing the church. There's some people, especially in Catholic circle, that I see that all their channel, they have YouTube channels, and what they do is just to criticize the church. That's it. They are looking for negative stuff about the church so they can amplify it. And you ask yourself sometimes whether these people are working for, who are they working for? Are they working, and they're going to claim they're working for the church. But sometimes, even though I see like it's not good to just maintain this kind of negative stuff, but sometimes it's kind of thinking like God is using them to waken some people up in the church to stop wrongdoing. Because that's what we always have. Problem we always have in the Catholic Church is that some people, we have some hypocrites there, and not only the only problem I have with those people is that if you know that you live this kind of life, why do you want to talk to people? Why do you want to present yourself? Why can't you just go on a low key? You know what I mean? Why can't you be on a low key? Nobody will know about it. Now, these two brothers, Voice of Reason and Michael Voris, they have messed up and they have lost credibility, two of them. And my advice to Voice of Reason, even though he has already, I think he's gonna take that through, it's just not to come online anymore. Even that channel now is gonna be gone because no one can revive that channel. Or just don't talk again. Just go and look for other stuff. You know what I mean? Because now the stuff like this is that you get one chance. If you mess it up, that's it, and you mess it up in a bad way. There's something like if it's kind of embezzle money and stuff like that, you can come back to it, But this is kind of sexual immorality, you know what I mean? So, and and when this is happening, you are still claiming that you're a Christian, you're doing the will of God, you know what I mean? And some people, why I have problem with even though I'm impressed for him to come out and admit his wrongdoing. Like Michael Voris have never come out and admit his wrongdoing. So I give him credit for that. But the thing is that even though you admit your wrongdoing, you're doing these people that now you have wronged them in a different ways, and even the people of God now. And the thing is that the only reason why you do it because you're using your platform, which is supposed to be a Christian platform. That's what I don't like. You know what I mean? You're using your own. It's like all these pervert men that want to go and teach in a school full of children. That's what they're going to look at it as. Look, because you are into this, maybe because you are into it to get women. You are not even right from the beginning. Somebody, you have that calling, or God is pushing you to do this. I'm not saying like he's not, his intention right from the beginning is to use his platform to get women. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that. But we have to give credit for those women that expose the voice of reason as well, because if they don't expose him, he's gonna be continuing doing what he's doing. That's what people do, So the only time they have recollection is when they are caught. When they are caught, now because if they didn't catch them, they will continue doing what they are doing, because they caught them now. I'm gonna come out and clear my name and admit some fault, But you would have admitted it before they caught you, Why should they admit it only when they caught you, And there's other people now, people in the future people are gonna give scandals, The people never learn. This scandals continues, and it's not good, when stuff like this happens in the church, especially Catholic Church. You know what I mean? Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and like our video. Peace.